Hey guys, Jeffries here, and welcome to episode 8 of my You Don't Win Anything with Kids career as Jeffries United on Football Manager 2014. I nearly completely forgot what I was going to say then. I'm so unprofessional. So in recent episodes we've looked more at getting the squad ready for the season to begin. We've been going through pre-season. You can see here we've had some pre-season friendlies. We've got one more pre-season friendly against Necaxa, something like that, before our first game of the season, which is actually a home match. Very rarely on Football Manager do I actually start the season at home, so to have a nice home match there against Tonbridge, that's a welcome relief. You can see here on the pending transfers list, we've got Jay Williams, who is a scout. I suppose we'll keep him. Roger Ashcroft, who's also a scout, but not a very good one, so we'll withdraw his contract offer. And of course, we've got Miguel Dominguez, who I mentioned about, I think it was in the last episode, about how I know him and how much I want to sign him. I'm gonna do a search for a player. I've no idea if he will turn up or not, but he is someone that was recommended to me by a friend, who's actually a pretty good player. Let's see if I can find him. It doesn't look very positive. I don't think he's on here. Let's try a different search. I think that's how you... No, that's not how you spell his name. I'm trying to remember who he played for now. I think it's Aloha. I'm trying to remember how to pronounce his name as well, because he's got quite a difficult name to pronounce. It's obviously his first name's Noel. There's nothing wrong with that. It's something like Makombo Iboma, I think's his name. He's a good young striker. He might appear as the game goes on, because obviously your scouts get a better scouting range, and your club gets a better scouting range, and you can start to see more players that would be hidden at the start of the game. Obviously, I tried to sign Tim Payne as well, and that one didn't work out. There's one more player I want to look for, because I did some background research, and I found out that Pedro Azog is actually a real person playing in South America. In fact, let me look him up now, and I'll find out who he plays for, because obviously he's not available on the game just yet. He plays for Oriente Petrolero. Pedro Azog. 18 years old, that seems to fit his profile. He scored 2 goals in 21 appearances for them since 2011. Not bad. So, if only he was on here, I would definitely sign him. What have we got here? Jacob Cartwright's got a cold, send him home. Yeah, send him home. What else have we got? Scouting update. Not really interested in any of them. Gavin Hoyt, maybe. Maybe not. Villa leaves his agent. Jimmy Myler starts a coaching course. That's quite good actually. He might improve as a coach because of that. Hartlepool have entered the race for Dominguez. And actually, was that Jay Williams rejecting us? Oh, he could bugger off. Yeah. Hartlepool have entered the race for Dominguez. Dominguez had better make the right choice and sign for the right team, because if he chooses them over me, I will be fuming. Oh, what is it with me and hiring crap scouts? I'm pretty sure Searcher has got good stats for finding decent staff, and yet he goes out and brings back these wannabes. Not best pleased about that. But what can you do? So yeah, we'll just wait for this to load. Was that our last pre-season game that we just did there? Yeah, we lost 4-1. Oh dear. Who scored for us? Franco Villa. Who's this guy? We've just got another scout, Matty Ryan. Again, he's not got very good stats. Might have to have a revamp of my scouting staff once I start getting promoted. You know, he keeps bringing me goalkeepers. I've got 3 goalkeepers. Look. And they're all good goalkeepers as well. I mean, who's it? King's the youngest, I think. And look at those stats. I don't need new goalkeepers. Look at that from Quintaka. He's 15 years old. He's my first choice goalkeeper. Hey, what are you going to do? Anyway, that was my final pre-season match. So the next match that we come against will be Tonbridge at home in the first match of the season. It looks like I'll be able to include that match in this episode, actually. So let's try that to start with. Right, who should be captain? Looks like Bobo's going to be captain and Delamond is going to be vice captain. I'm happy with it that way round. We've just hired another scout called Jay Baines, who is also rubbish. 8 and 8. And he's just recommended the exact same player that has just been recommended to me by Ryan. Come on, SI, sort it out. All these scouts that you're supposedly able to sign, and yet they all just recommend the same player on joining. It's like they all just go and hang out at the same stadiums and watch the same matches. It's like they don't really go out and watch different players, which is annoying. Ah, dear. Right, what's going on now then? The Guardian Skrill South Team Watch. Is this even related to me? No, I'm talking about stains. Why would I care about stains? And if anyone has noticed it yet, I'm filling time here at the moment because this next story. Kuminges. Why? He's rejected me to go to Hartlepool. I mean, I'm sure Jeff Stelling is dancing a merry jig, but I'm not happy with that. Ah, another bloody goalkeeper. I don't need goalkeepers. Johan Arkin, he's actually quite good. But goalkeeper. I don't need goalkeepers. Stop bringing me goalkeepers. I bet on here there's going to be a few... maybe not actually. I thought there'd be a few goalkeepers, but I'm probably wrong there. Huh, Eke Davids. Bet he's got... he's not too bad actually. There's no one at this end of the list really that I want to sign. So let's go for the scout recommendations. See, these players all look good, but I don't know any of them. Half of these people I'm wondering if they're actually real or not. Liam Kelly, I think I've heard of him before. I don't recognise any of these other names. So yeah, I'm wasting time now. I wanted to fit the first match of the season into this episode. I might have to make it as the second episode of this batch. Now the game's going. So there we go. Right, England win, of course. International roundup. Delamond played for Belgium under 21s. There you go. Jeffries to make managerial debut. Bit of spiel about the match that's coming up. Huntington confident of a good start. Fantastic. Klopmas is back in full training, which is even better. It means I've got my utility man back, or one of my utility men. You may have noticed when I introduced you to the squad in episode 1, I believe it was, but I've tried to put a lot of variety into my team so that injuries, suspensions, there's a lot of players who can play in a lot of positions. And I'm looking at the time now, and I'm realising that we're not going to have time to fit this whole match in. So what I'm going to do is cut this here, guys, and then we'll come back in the next episode, and we'll be playing Tonbridge at home in our first ever professional football match. So once again, guys, thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you soon.